Hi, welcome to the Architectural Specification explanatory video. Here is the table of contents. This spec is one document of 27 sections. The table shows no more because section content is concise and items easily found by direct search. Under this are appendix items and the revision table. All page footers have spec revision number, pages X of Y and project detail. Headers have the designer's name and section title. The 27 sections should remain if possible in every spec done. This has two advantages. First is project-to-project familiarity. Second, when a section is not needed, it stays but states that it is not applicable, so contractors quickly know what is not in a project without having to do full document analysis. Full civil and structural sections are available if required, and if used, dual designer and consultant names are put in these section headers. If civil and structural detail is specified separately by consultants, these civil and structural sections remain, referring to the consultant's documents and specifying only architectural detail. Regards section 27. Electrical, hydraulic and mechanical services are specified separately by consultants. This section refers to those and specifies some architectural detail. The 27 sections are efficiently grouped by material, not trade. For example, section 18, linings, specifies linings but not insulation, which is in section 17. The problem with specifying, for example, insulation in linings is that we need to then include all insulation backup detail, further repeated wherever insulation is specified. No general requirements section exists. Some say it is for subcontractors and preliminaries for the head contractor, but a technical spec is needed by both. Head contractor specific detail is best in the head contract. A great feature of this specification is that the first three sections are common, as they contain all trades detail, and the remaining spec can't be read without them. No detail in the three common sections is repeated elsewhere, helping make a concise spec. Throughout the spec, these three sections are referred to. Let's now look at how a typical section or technical section works. Here is the tiling section. All sections have three predictable subsections: general, materials and execution. Clause numbering is simple and can't be confused with other sections because page headers have the section number. All general subsections predictably have these 5 clauses, same numbers, titles and leading sentences. Because of the 3 common spec sections, the first line of cross-references is read with sections 1, 2 and 3 and all related sections. No related sections are given, to be determined by the contractor. Spec navigation is simple. Most people first scan a section for an item, which is easy in this concise spec. If not found, this clause finds it. Materials subsection predictably starts with material common detail, containing detail not repeated elsewhere, and always leads with read with sections 1, 2 and 3. Related specification detail always occurs next, referring to the important header statement about spec, common detail and discrepancy resolution. Execution subsection predictably starts with execution common detail and always leads with read with sections 1, 2 and 3. The spec allows no excuse for not knowing about common spec detail. Execution subsections tend to be short for 3 reasons. 1. They do not mirror the order of materials clauses. This means uninterrupted reading. 2. Materials and execution can't really be separated. Writing in execution, put this with that and fix with those, still specifies materials. So specific material execution detail is in the specific materials clause. 3. Execution subsections don't repeat proprietary product detail, except in sections like masonry, where this detail is virtually non-existent. That's a quick look at a typical technical section. We could go on, but as time is valuable, only basics are shown. Now to preliminaries, where the subsection format is different. We have first the general subsection, then the site, then materials, then building work, finishing with submissions subsection. This specification gives highest level protection for the owner and designer, and also for the contractor when subcontracts incorporate the spec. Protection is considered in each word, but one of the first main safety features is in clause documentation discrepancy. At discrepancy discovery, first notify, then allow the default specified. This does not replace document precedents found in head contracts. Another safety feature in the site resolves discrepancy between site conditions and documents. First notify, then allow the site conditions. Many more safety features exist. A colour or finish may be omitted by mistake, so notify, then allow standard colour or finish for pricing, and selection is to be the closest to matching that of the adjacent surface. The next paragraph resolves material unavailability. First notify, then for size allow the next size up, then for material allow to source a similar to alternative or without contract variation. Another safety feature is for on-site confirmations like ceiling hatch locations. Here the contractor instigates the confirmation by notifying for instruction on the item. The safety features go on and on. Now to clause 1.3, interpretation. Definitions are vital, so need serious attention. These definitions only apply to the spec. Defined words throughout the spec are italicized. This is critical. Complex written documents need italicized defined words, and now you are looking at the first specification to have these. Not using italicized defined words discriminates against all readers and also misses the opportunity for great accuracy. Now for some important definitions to show how carefully this has been planned. Remember, the aim of this spec is minimal or no disputes. Advice is written, not verbal. Consultants draft documentation. Engineers are contractor employed. Remember, these definitions are only for the spec. Documents and drawings are contract documents only. Exposed to view is that visible at practical completion without disassembly, such as inside cabinets, which helps define extent of finishes. External, this definition finally eliminates all misinterpretations of this word. Notify and submit are critical words, always written in this eye-catching font. This also avoids scheduling these items. Provide is a contracted action defined by 21 duties. Expectations are clear. Similar to is not used much, but states quality by example, like aluminium zinc coating is described as similar to zincalume. Equal to is never used as it can't be quantified and does not allow better quality. Similar to is a contractor material selection, specified clearly in clause 4.2. Lastly, supply is defined, as it is often misinterpreted, especially in terms of ordering, purchasing and post-delivery. In this spec, there is no doubt. All big and small detail needs to be unambiguous to avoid dispute. Simplicity is also vital. For example, site subsection specifies dilapidation records. For these records, some specifications have all parties burdened by sign-off on a joint pre-construction inspection. This is a huge task and needs simplifying. This clause states the contractor makes a record and any damage complaint is their responsibility if the records can't show otherwise. If we seem to skip around in this video, remember this is simply an overview of main points. To keep a closer eye on construction, clause 4.1, Superintendent Compliance Requests, is enacted. Clause 4.7, Contract Alternatives, has onerous requirements. Documentation is deliberate, so alternatives must be minimal and worthwhile. Finally, the submissions subsection deals with shop drawings, samples, warranties and so on. Clauses 5.2 and 5.3 specify collating binders to record construction, ordered in the same order as the specification. Warranties are specified here and include standard manufacturer warranties. Increased warranty periods can be organised by the designer, but they are never a certainty without prior manufacturer approval. Thank you for watching this video. This specification system will greatly help the way you work, lead to a smooth running site and give great protection from the many unknowns that exist in modern construction.